Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello my dear students. Today inshallah we will resume talking about mathematics of finance, compound interest, ordinary annuities, and we will get the present value. We will start with problem number 9. Payment of $750 each are made at the end of each year for 3 years. What is the present value of these payments if interest rate 10% compounded annually? In this example, R will be equal 750, and because of the payment will be paid every year for 3 years, so there are 3 annuities. We now need to get the present value of these annuities. We will start with J. J will be equal 10%. And because of its compounded annually, M will be equal 1 and I will be equal 10% over 1 equal 10%. The formula for the present value of ordinary annuities are A sub n equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative n over I. Again, A capital N equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative n over I. By substituting for R equals 750, T equals 3 years, the total time equals 3 years, and the nominal rate 10%, M equal 1, and the I equal 10%, and the N will be equal 3. The ordinary annuity, the future value for ordinary annuity equal 1865.14. Problem number 11. An ordinary annuity of $900 each 6 months for 5 years in a bank that pays 8% converted semi-annually. Find the present value. We need to get the present value for R equal $900 and the total time 5 years, and because of the annuity each 6 months, so N will be equal 10, 5 times 2 equal 10, and J 8% converted semi-annually, so J equal 8%, M equal 2, and I will be equal 4%. By substituting R equal 900, T equal 5 years, J 8%, M equal 2, I equal 4%, and N equal 10, A sub N will be equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative n over I, 900 times 1 minus 1 plus 4% over negative 10 over 4%, so A sub n will be equal $7,299.8. And problem number 12. A man deposits $1,000 at the end of each month for 2 years. So R will be equal $1,000, and there are 2 times 12, which is equal to 24 annuity. In a bank that pays 4% compounded monthly, so J equal 4%, M equal 12, and I equal 4% over 12. We need to get the present value. By substituting in a formula, A capital sub N equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I, R equal 1000, J equal 4%, I equal 4 over 12, and N equal 24. So A capital sub N equal 23,028.25 dollar. Problem 13. A person bought a car from a car dealer for $3,000 down payment and $200 at the end of each month for 2 years. what is the cash value of this car if the interest rate is 5% monthly? The required here, the cash value. The cash value equal the down payment, which is equal $3,000 plus the present value of these annuities. And there are 12 times 2, which is equal 24 annuities. And J equal 5%, and because it's converted monthly, so M equal 12 and I will be equal 5% over 12. The solution: R equal 200, J equal 5%, M equal 12, I equal 5% over 12, N equal 24. At the first, we will get A capital sub N, A sub N, R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I, so A sub N will be equal 4,558.77. By adding A sub N to the down payment, which is equal $3,000, the cash value will be equal $7,558.77. Problem number 14. A woman bought a TV set for 50% of its cash price as a down payment and $400 at the end of each 3 months for a year. If money is 6% compounded quarterly, find the cash value and the down payment for this set. In this example, the cash price equal 50%, the down payment equal 50% of cash price. So the present value will be equal also 50% of cash price. And because of R equal $400 at the end of each 3 months for a year, so there are 4 annuities. If money is worth 6%, so J equals 6%, compounded quarterly, so M equal 4, and I will be equal 6% over 4. By substituting for R equal 400, T equal 1 year, J equal 6%, M will be equal 4, and I will be equal 6% over 4, and N equal 4. In a formula, A sub N equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I. We will get A capital N, A capital sub N equal 1541. This present value equal 50% of X. So to get the cash price, we will dividing the present value 1541 over a half. X will be equal 3083.half. Problem number 15. The selling price of a machine is $70,000. If the buyer paid $25,000 down payment and X at the end of each month for 3 years, what is the periodic payment if money is worth 9% compounded monthly? So, at the beginning, the selling price of machine $70,000. If the buyer paid $25,000 down payment, so the present value will be equal 70,000 minus 25,000, which is equal $45,000. Now, by substituting for A sub n $45,000 and T equals 3 years, J equal 9% and it's compounded monthly, so M equal 12 and I will be equal 9% over 12. The time here 3 years, the total time 3 years, and because of M equal 12, so 3 times 12 equal 36. To get R, we will substituting in a formula A sub n equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative n over I. So R will be equal 1430. Problem number 16. A businessman wants to fund antivirus researches at a university of ABC with a $100,000 at the end of each year for the next 5 years. How much should he provide now to the school or to the university if money is worth 13%? In this example, the present value will be paid now to get $100,000 every year for 5 years. So R will be equal $100,000 and the N will be equal 5, J equal 13%, M equal 1, and I will be equal 13%. By substituting in a formula A sub n equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative n over I, by R equal 1000, T 5 years, and the nominal rate 13%, and it's annually, so M equal 1 and N equal 5, and the rate per period I will be equal 13%. So A sub n will be equal 351,723. He will put in a bank 351,723 to get $100,000 every year for 5 years. Another problem. The selling price of a cell phone is $600. The buyer finances it with a down payment and $40 at the end of each month for 6 months. What's the down payment if interest rate 12% converted monthly? To get the down payment, we will substituting for R equal 40, the total time T equal 6 months, J equal 12, M equal 12, I equal J over M, which is equal 1%, and N will be equal 6. So, in a formula, A sub N equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I. A sub N will be equal 231, and the down payment will be equal 600 minus 231 equal 368. This is the last example for now. Thank you and see you next time.